Welcome to today's 5-minute Bible study in the book of Deuteronomy. We're still looking at Deuteronomy chapter 31. In the last few sessions, we've seen Moses do a few things in this chapter. One, he commissions and appoints Joshua to be the next leader of the children of Israel. Moses knows that his earthly journey is almost over. The time of departure is close at hand. And so he appoints Joshua to be the next leader, his successor. It is Joshua who will lead the children across the Jordan River into possession of the promised land. But also in this chapter, we see that Moses takes all the teachings he has been giving to Israel, all this involved in the book of Deuteronomy, and he writes it in a book, that they might have this book of the words of the Lord. And they are to preserve, to keep the book, to read it, to hear it, to live by it. But then also we notice in chapter 31, that's what we're focusing on today, he writes a song for the children of Israel. Moses writes a song and he teaches it to Israel. Notice it says in verse 19 of chapter 31, Moses says, "Now write down this song and teach it to the Israelites, have them sing it, so that it may be a witness for me." Moses takes the essence of their faith, of what it means for them to be the promised ones, the children of God, the children of promise. God has chosen them and promised them that he would bring them into the land. Now that faith, Moses expresses for them in a song, and he teaches it to them. And it also says in verse 30 of chapter 31, "So Moses recited the words of this song from beginning to end in the hearing of the whole assembly of Israel." Now, the song itself that he teaches them is found in chapter 32. And beginning in tomorrow's session, we'll start looking at this song. But what I want you to notice today is that Moses feels it's important that the essence of their faith be expressed in a song, something they can sing, a hymn that they can express to worship God, to adore God, and to remember who they are as the chosen people of God. Now, it's fascinating that Moses did this, and we see this all through biblical history and the history of the church. The people of God have always been and always will be a singing people. We sing our faith. We've always done that, all the way back here to the time of Moses until today. We sing our faith. And interestingly enough, we learn our faith. One of the means we learn it is in the hymns, in the songs we sing. I would suggest to you that you first learn your faith and what it meant by singing it. You were taught the hymns of faith. And by singing them, you rehearsed and you remembered and you learned and you were taught and you memorized the great truths of what it means to be the people of God. We in the Christian church have always sung our faith. And our best hymns, our best songs are those in which the biblical truths communicated to us in the Word of God are expressed in our hymns. And as we sing the hymns and make them a part of our life, that biblical truth becomes a part of us. So singing the faith has always been a vital part of our Christian faith. You know, in the great seasons of the Christian year, we love to sing the faith. At Christmas time, we love to sing Silent Night, Holy Night, expressing the wonder that God took upon himself flesh and became man. Jesus became one of us. We sing, "Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King." Oh, we love to sing the faith. At Easter, of course, we sing, "Christ the Lord is risen today." We sing, "Lo in the grave he lay," and then how up from the grave he arose. We love to sing our faith. And that goes back to the very beginning. Moses taught Israel to sing their faith. And we still do that today. So I hope you love the hymns of the faith. I hope you sing them often, not just in church when you gather. I know you do that, but at home and on your own, when you just love to sing those hymns of the faith. Because we Christians, we people of God, we are a singing people. And through the songs of our faith, we remember the basic biblical truths and we memorize them through the hymns. So, Moses, so long ago, taught this song to the children of Israel, that in singing it, they might remember and teach themselves who they were as the people of God, the chosen people of God. So tomorrow we'll start looking in very particular ways at this song he teaches them. So we'll start looking at chapter 32 tomorrow, this great song of faith that Moses teaches the children of Israel. So join us then for our next 5-minute Bible study in the book of Deuteronomy.